Hello there, welcome to my channel. Well, this morning I thought I want to use my hexagon punches. I used to play with them all the time and I haven't for a long time. So then I was thinking, let's play in my crossword book, my crossword journal. And then of course I thought, might as well play with my bees, my bee stuff. And it all led to what we're going to do. Excuse me. So if you haven't seen me work in this journal, I haven't worked in it much lately. This is an idea from Barbie at Nellie and Ruth, and she came up with the crossword journal challenges. So the idea is that you just make, a journal page with a crossword puzzle on it, and then you put some kind of a message in your crossword puzzle. So this is a little book that I have. I have a bigger one too. I don't know if it's right here. It should be. Which reminds me, I'm going to need my gel pens too. Well, I don't know where I'm going to put those. I moved them from one side of myself to the other. Okay. So I have this one too that I've done a little bit more in, but not much. I just haven't got much more done. I have another one too. This is the one I don't like. That's why there's not much in here. I don't like the orange on this one. I found one that doesn't have, this is the one I use more of. Okay, so if you go to buy one, I get these at Ollie's for $5.99. Watch, if you don't want that orange hanging out over here, watch and make sure you don't get one that has that. That's why this one isn't used much, but I didn't get rid of it. So I went back and I got one that is just plain white, and I've done a lot more in this one. I like this one a lot better because that orange was just driving me wacko. So yeah, I've done more in this one than that other one. I think this one I was working front to back. I'm not working front to back in the rest, I guess. But, and then I found this one, and I kept saying, I don't know where I found this one. They have them now at mine. I got this one at Dollar Tree. So if you don't want to spend $5.99 on one, check out your Dollar Tree. I like the smaller size. So this one I have only done one page in. I thought it was, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? It's right here. I've only done this one. So we're going to do another one today. Alright. That was a long intro, wasn't it? I'm sorry. Okay, so we're going to use honeycomb. I'm using a collection from Hobby Lobby. I don't think they still have this one, but they do have a bee one that I wanted to buy the other day, and I didn't get it. It was really pretty, but it wasn't on sale. But this one is bee paper crafting. But I don't think they still have this one. But the new bee one is really pretty. I'll get it as soon as I'm up there, and paper crafting is on sale. But the last 3 times I have been there, all they've had is their 505. Every time I'm there, it's the 505. I don't need the 505. I want the paper crafting. Come on, give me the whatever, paper studio, is that what it is? The paper, but I am never there, and I live an hour from Hobby Lobby, so I can't just decide to go. I have to go the 1st, June 1st, so it'll probably be 5:05. Which I think is Monday. Is that Monday? I think that's Monday. And that's probably about right for it not to be paper crafting, because that's probably, isn't it every other week? And that's probably about right that it won't be. Right, because I was there last week and it wasn't on sale. So it's probably going to be about right. It won't be on sale. Oh well, saves me a lot of money. And I won't have a lot because that's right before payday. I don't have a lot of time either because I've got like 3 doctor appointments stacked up that day. We try to stack them up when we go out of town so we don't have to go out of town very much. Gas is getting so high that do I have like 2 pages there? No, that's just not. Oh, that sounded terrible, didn't it? I'm sorry, guys. I don't know how I accomplished making that noise, but that was not a lovely noise. I'm having a hard time seeing where the paper ends. The one paper ends and the other paper begins. Wow, I can't. There's a glare on it. I'm sorry, you may not be able to see me do this, but I've got to move it because there is a glare from my window. I'm really having a hard time seeing it. Wow. I didn't get it very good. I can see. I finally got my test scheduled. I called again today to the doctor's office because it's been over a week since I talked to him. And they wouldn't let me talk to the nurse, even though she said you call and you talk to me. The front desk wouldn't let me through to her. But they sent me to scheduling, and finally I got to somebody in scheduling. Guess what date they gave me? August 12th. That's ASAP, isn't it? I don't know what the heck is going on, but I know that front desk thinks I'm being a pain in the butt, but they don't know what's going on. They don't know what is happening here. And that nurse, she said, if you have not gotten scheduled in 2 to 3 days, you call me. And I waited a week. And that lady at the desk, she said, that takes 6 to 8 weeks to get done. I said, I understand that, but this has been going on since March 3rd, and so-and-so, I won't say her name out loud, she said I was to call her and speak to her personally. And I wasn't as hateful as I'm sounding right now. I was not sounding like that to her. I always sound nice because I know you sound hateful, you don't get anywhere. But I was like, come on now. I know you're getting tired of me, but you don't know what's going on behind the scenes here. You don't know what's happening. I've been a front desk person. I know you don't know what is going on here. I'm trying to turn this off. Oh, I answered it. Oh, I didn't mean to answer. I'm recording. Bye. Just see my daughter's face. She was like, huh? Look on her face was like, what? She's probably thinking my ditzy mom. I just cut into the page because I still can't see that glare. Glare too far? Yeah. I mean, I wasn't trying to be rude to her or anything. I just... This is getting really old, you know? I'm going to cut this because it's very, very crooked. Something, there's like a leftover paper in there. And even the nurse, when I first got a hold of her last week, she was like, okay, I'll call you back. Let me put you on hold. I'll look into this. And then when she got back with me, she said, okay, this is crazy. This is crazy. This has been going on way too long. I get it now. You know, she had to look into what's going on. And she's, this is not right. We need to get this done. Yeah, we do. We do. Okay, so I cut some hexagons. And I'm not going to cover this all up. Oh, let's get some ink around the edge. And I do hate to be a pain and keep calling them, but what else am I going to do? If I don't keep calling them, I'm never going to get the test done. Mercy, I'm not even telling half what's going on around here. I'm not even telling you guys what's going on. Like, you don't want to know. And I don't want to tell you. It's awful. I'm hardly even leaving my house. I'm scared to. Okay, no, wait. Okay, there we go. Get it right side up. Alright, so I cut some hexagons out of the paper that is in the collection. And I thought we would just kind of place some around, but not everywhere. Just put some blue. I just covered up my puzzle. I'm gonna have to we're gonna have to cut out a puzzle and glue it on here. I've never done that before. Oh, I guess that's how you get the page covered up around the puzzle, huh? It's okay, because that is not large enough to be able to do every page in this book anyway, is it? And I don't think I'll glue it down until I get my hexagons on over here, and then that way they can go behind the puzzle a little bit. I looked over there and I thought, wait, where's the puzzle? All right. So, oops. Then, oh, I can put one more on there. And let's put one more right there. We'll have to cut it off and maybe do it like that. Maybe one more. I don't want it to be perfect. Maybe right there. Like that. Right there. Okay, and then over here we can do one there. And, oops. Well, maybe not there. Maybe, well, maybe like that. And like that, maybe. And put one here. And here. I can cut that one off and put it somewhere else. Okay, let's do that. Let me move this so we can get these glued down here. Alright. Move that out of my way. I decided to cut them all the same size because I think it is annoying messing with them different sizes because they never match up right, and it just drives me crazy. I'm going to glue that one to the very top. That way that one is straight, and maybe the rest of them will be straight. You heard the maybe? And I'm going to trade these two because this one has those pretty flowers. This one does too, but I'm going to cut it in half. So maybe put that one that way with the bees going up and down. Like that way. I used to play with my hexagon a lot because I didn't have very much. I had hardly any dies. They were one of the, like my circles, my rectangles, and then I got hexagons. And I had hardly any other dies or any other supplies. And I played with them a lot because I didn't have much. And then as I got more, I kind of forgot about them. And today I thought, I want to play with those. They're fun. And these are not very even. They're not even all the way around. So if you put them different ways, they don't line up very well. I kind of forgot about that. Like if they're not even if you turn them all around, they're not even. So it's kind of hard to, oh, this one, well, that's okay. I put those together, but that's okay. Whoops. My glue clogged up. Okay, that's kind of weird. Why did it do that? There, now it's coming out. It's gotta have that. I need to wipe it off. Okay. How did I want that? Oh, I'm gonna cut those off. Those pretty flowers. Oh well, some of them will be on there. Okay, now this one I need to cut off. Do I want it there? Or do I kind of think I want it down here. Okay, so I need to cut it right there. Is that good? Nope, I need to cut it. Let me mark it. Cut right there. Let's cut this off. I want to use my other scissors. It's got a lot of glue on it. Okay. Now, up here, we're going to glue this. I shouldn't have just put glue all over that. I'm going to hang it off the top. That's okay. We'll put this one right here. Or do I want that one? Yeah, I want that one right there, don't I? That one's barely going to be there. Okay. And then this one, I was putting right here, wasn't I? Nope, okay. Could probably cut this off, but that's okay. Where's my crossword? My crossword's gonna be, yeah, there wouldn't be much to cut off anyway, would there? Okay, so then do I want this one right here? I think so. I could probably cut that. I don't have this where you can see it, do I? Okay, and then this one is going to go right there. And just a very little bit of it's going to show. So will that be enough if I just use that? No, I don't think so. No, it won't be. Alright. So let's cut off some of this. This one right there. Okay, that will be enough. Then I wonder if I want to put this, but I don't think that's enough of that though. No, because it won't show, it'll show over there. I could always cut another, let's see, what would we want to cut? We don't want to glue, do we? We could cut this one. I'll have to get another piece of it, but that's okay. I've got one. Nope, I don't have that. I've got one. No? Oh, am I out of that? Huh. Wait a minute. I don't have... Oh, here. Here, we can cut this. I'll turn around and cut that real quick. And that will give us more of that one. Here's my die. I'll be right back. Because I don't know what I'm going to put on this side. I didn't get any girls for that side. I just cut 2 ladies for this. I didn't think about this side when I was getting ready. We'll find something to put over here. But I don't have any of the pattern ladies to put over here. So, okay, we'll cut this over here. And I can put some of it up there too, maybe. Once I get it glued down here, I can cut it off, some of it, and maybe I can put some up there. I just didn't think of that when I was doing this. Okay, let's get all of these pieces cut off. Okay, now, do we want to, oh, I don't know, that's not going to work, is it? Nope. It could go right there though, just a little bitty piece right there. Yes, let's do that. All right. Oh, that won't work there. It might work right here. Yes, we could bring it down to there. Okay. Put that there. We'll cut that off in a minute. Okay. There we go. And we could put this one right here. Yes. And that will bring a little bit more to that side. All right. I think we're about done, maybe. I put that right there. I just need to cut it right there. If I don't cut this right, oh, it's kind of not right there. It might not work. I don't know what happened. Oh, I didn't get it cut right. Maybe this isn't going to work. I don't get it cut right this time. Okay, see if I get it cut this right this time. If I don't, then it probably won't work. It's no big deal. It doesn't have to be there. Oh, I think I got it. All right, let's get some ink on there. Whoa, my glue tipped over. Excuse me. I seem to be kind of catching a cold or something. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Put my die back up here so I don't lose it. Hang it up there till I get it put away. Oh, my home folder. Couldn't figure out what hit the floor when that fell. Alright, I think we have it, I think. I have a problem with stopping. I'm like, oh, I could do this, and oh, I could do that, but nope, we're done. Let's get this all cut off, and we're ready to add the rest of the fun stuff. I got a bunch of pieces glued together here. I have fun doing this kind of stuff. It reminds me of when I first started scrapbooking and I had so little, and I just have fun. Just gluing stuff together and making something work. It was fun. I bet a lot of you did the same thing. Because there really wasn't a bunch to buy, was there? Back in 19 something, there wasn't a ton of stuff to buy. We didn't have a lot of choices. At least I didn't, especially where I live. I had to go out of town to buy anything, and I didn't have internet, so I couldn't get on the internet and buy anything because I didn't have internet. If I went out of town, if I drove about an hour and a half out of town, I had a Jeffrey Allen's, a Michael's, and a Joann's. That was what I had, and they didn't have much. Scrapbooking wasn't a big thing yet. It hadn't really taken off, and there wasn't much. What there was wasn't very exciting, I can tell you that. Alright, now we will glue this on here. I might start doing that. That was so much easier than trying to get paper around it. I'm telling you what. My husband just got in here. Now, if he comes in here If he blows that fan on me to get my attention and see if I'm recording, I'm going to scream at him, so you just be ready. Don't you dare turn that fan on me, I'm recording. That's what he's been doing. He'll come in and he'll turn my fan directly on me to get my attention. And then he'll whisper, "Are you recording?" Am I talking to myself? If I'm not talking to myself, I'm not recording. Turn that fan on me. He'll turn it on high speed. I'm like, whoo! Okay, here's my little girl I found. And here's my lady. But when I put them on there, they disappear. So I was thinking, what is that? That does not belong with this stuff. Maybe we could use one of these frames. And then we're going to cover up a lot of that work we just did, aren't we? That's all we ever do. Do a bunch of hard work and then cover it up. But, oh my goodness. Oh, I should have looked at that before I did all that hard work. It's going to cover it all up. But I don't think they fit. Do they fit in here? Yeah, I can make them fit in that one. Can I make them fit in this one? Yes. Okay, well, we're going to make them fit in the little bitty one. And I'm thinking that we will just use this paper that we used before. And we'll line the frame with that. Yes, we will. All right. So, let's, it's on my, oh. Because there's just not much paper in there that I don't think the flowers, see, if I put them on the flowers or something, they're going to disappear again. Oh, well, that just stood out there. I could maybe do that. That just came out, I don't know where. I could maybe do that and put them on there. Well, that would work too, wouldn't it? Let's do that. Except for some reason there's stamping on that one, and we need to get one that there's not stamping on. I don't know why. Are though? I got this burlap too. Burlap would be prettier, wouldn't it? Let's do burlap. I turned around to get the book and saw burlap. I think burlap would be better. I'm not going all the way to the edge because I want to be able to cut this paper off once I get it on here. And we gotta fix a flower in that girl's hand. She was holding a heart because it's Valentine's Day pattern. But I want her to hold a flower because it's spring, summer, you know? So I don't think there's any flowers. I didn't look, but I don't think there's any flowers small enough in this collection. No, she couldn't. I mean, I guess I could maybe cut that off there. She could be holding that. Yeah, we could do that and it could match, because the only flowers I could find in my stuff was this one right here. But that would make more sense. I'm going to cut that off of there. And she could be holding that. Alright. So, oops, I don't know where all this is falling from. Let's put her She's going to kind of be outside of the frame a little bit, but I think that's okay. I shouldn't have glued that flower down. Let's get that undone. Okay, so she's going to be right there, and then she's going to have it behind the flowers, maybe? Or maybe on top of the flowers. No, behind. Okay, let's get them glued down. Where's my tweezers? What did I do? They're there. I better put my pencil up before I lose my... There we go. Right there. Put her right there. Now I'll glue everything down on her but her little arm. I think that would be easier to fiddle with that flower than to try to. Alright, now let's get this, and I'm going to cut that flower off. And I don't think it's going to ruin the flower. I think I'll still be able to use that flower. Yeah, I'll just be missing one, but I think it'll be okay. I'll probably use it on this here project. Trim it up some. Because you can tell I cut it off right there. Cutting off some of the plastic. It's got way too much around it. I don't like all that plastic around it. It's got too much. I'll be sharing a link to Barbie's channel. She's been pretty quiet right now because she's really, really busy. She's got a brand new baby, grandbaby. So, but she's got a whole playlist of amazing videos that if you haven't watched, you will love. She's got amazing, amazing videos. Her surreal videos are amazing. All of her videos are. And her crossword puzzle ones are fabulous. So I will be sure and link. Alright, so now we will get them on here. Yes. Okay, now what else do we want to add? I'll put that up there. We're not going to use that. Let's see what else. I've got some stamps here that are bees, but we might not need to use them. I thought I'd need to use a lot of filler, but I don't think I'm going to. It's because I have one here. We could put that one right there. And then I've got Don't Worry, Be Happy. I probably should fill in. I'm going to put a flower for you, and I want to use my gel pen. And I think I want to use a color like that. So what color would that be? That color would be, no, G18. G18. You can't go by the color on the barrel because they don't look at all like what you think they would. Maybe this one? That's 12. There's 18 right there. Okay, so where should I put this? I want to put this somewhere. Like right there would be good, wouldn't it? Don't worry, be happy. But I've got to get my A flower. I'd like to put a flower for you, but flower won't fit there. They don't have to fit perfect. Let's see, maybe a flower for you across here. So let's do a. I hope this fits. Flower. It's not going to. For you. There we go. And then we can put here, we can put some little hearts. Oh. All right, there we go. Now I can just put this in the middle right here. Yes, I like that a lot. I'm just going to glue it down because I know I want it. I'll probably find something else. I'm like, ah, that sure went there, but I like it. Don't worry, be happy. And we're going to put these guys here. Making sure I get some on the frame too, not just the... Okay. I'm glad we used the littler frame because it doesn't hide all of our hexagons. And I think that's going to go here, but let's see what else we got here. We have this bee that's buzzing around, but I don't know, something about that I am not crazy about that. I don't know, that one might go there. We've got kind. I love kind. Don't really have, could maybe put that there, but I don't know. We've got more bees. Should be there. Gonna be there maybe. Oh, we got a honeycomb, but that's a little big. I kind of drew that out. Maybe put these guys down here in the corner. This is beautiful. Now that would have been real pretty there too. See, told you I'd find something. Nope. I made up my mind, didn't I? Oh, look at that. Oh. Oh, look at that one. Oh, but that's okay. It's okay. Oh, that's okay. We're going to put this one here. Put this one right here. These little bees are going to go right down here in the corner. And this little bee is going to go right here. There. And this one here. Now I've got to get the other bee because I've used up a very good portion of this one. So I need the other bee one. Okay, now. Oh, see, there's the bee kind I could use maybe. Yes, let's do that. Oops. Oh, I didn't use this flower though. Oh, I don't know. I don't think I got anywhere I could put the flower. We're going to put bee kind right here. there, but I just don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's going to show up. I'd like to put something right there. I just don't. There we go. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I could put... Oh, I don't like that there. Nope. 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 I gotta get that off of there. No. 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 Nope. I don't like how that landed. Oh, I didn't get that bee down. I don't like how this landed. Come on. Come on. I don't want to run you, but I don't want you there. I don't like that. Alright, let's see here. There we go. That's better. I did not like that. Okay, let's get this bee down. This one I tried to use on the last one. It was one of those clear stickers. I put it on white paper and cut it out, but I didn't use it. So now it looks like it's one of the cardstock ones. But it started its life as a clear sticker, believe it or not. Okay. I think we're done. What do you all think? Anything? There's my sticker or my stamp. What's today? Oh, my computer went off. I can't look at it. I have to look at my phone. May 29th. May 29th, 2026. There we go. All right. So here we go. Here's this page. Oh, my battery's about to go dead. We've been doing this for a while. Sorry about that, guys. Didn't realize I'd been on here so long. Well, thank you so much for joining me. You have a blessed day, and I will see you soon. Bye.